He's been named as the top magician in South Africa, featured on shows like Top Billing. He's affectionately known as the James Bond of magic. He's just jetted into Namibia, or maybe it was teleported, to come and perform at the National Theatre of Namibia's 25th birthday. And now the magician is in the house. Mo Magic has just arrived at the Radio Wave studios along with the beautiful Desiree from the NTN to talk to us about the performance that Mo is going to be putting on this weekend for us. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Well,
Hey, good to have us.
thank you so much for having us. And I see you've done your homework, eh? Making me blush here before I've done any magic. Yes. Thank you for your kind intro.
That was my plan.
Wonderful.
We'll start off with you blushing, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Firstly, Mo, you're a magician. Can you please turn the plants in the studio into money-bearing plants? I've always wanted money that grows on trees.
Well, I do love nature and I do enjoy money. So I will make you some money,
Thank
but later
you.
in the show. But let's leave the plants as they are for now.
Okay, cool. So tell us, what led you into magic? Was it the magic just coming out of you, or was it the love of magic?
Well, it's a wonderful question you ask, because believe it or not, by qualification, I'm an engineer. I hold an honors degree in electronic engineering, but my passion is entertaining with the art of magic. And I've been performing magic now for 12 years. I started as a hobby, evolved to a passion and part-time career. And for the last 4.5 years, it's been a full-time career for me.
Wow.
And the reason I do it is because it gives me a great sense of fulfillment. I was going through a period of self-reflection in my life when I was a campus student, and I was looking at my path and I was looking at others and asking myself where I fit in. So I started going for personal development courses, and I realized that we could choose the quality of life we want for ourselves. It doesn't mean that, because I grew up in this sort of environment, that was my future. And that was one of the amazing insights I learned. And one day I spoke to the universe and I said, I'm ready. I'm ready to find my personal calling and whatever it is. So I asked the question, and within a few days, I was sitting with my best friend. We were working on our design project. He said, Mo, let's take a break. You put the telly on, I'll put the kettle on. And Kirsty, I put the TV on. I saw David Blaine performing his street magic. And the interesting thing is that I had seen that a few years before. However, at that point, I dismissed it as like camera tricks. But that night, when I'd seen it again, it was as if something inside of me had shifted.
Wow.
I literally felt something shift. And there's a Zen proverb that says, when the student is ready, the master will appear. And from that night, my life has never been the same. It's just it's gone off onto an amazing tangent. And this is why I find myself here.
That is such a beautiful story. Why would you think, or how would you explain to us why magic is an art form?
Another good question. I like Kirsty a lot.
She's
Yes.
super cool.
Yes. Well, technically an art form could be classified as a person expressing themselves. And I use magic as a vehicle to connect with audiences, to firstly entertain them and astonish them. So when I perform, it's not just a matter of me performing tricks. Of course, there's a way that the illusions and the routines are done, but I try and create the experience of magic by taking showmanship, technique, psychology, illusion, and a bit of myself. Because when I perform, you get to know more about me, and I get to know more about you. And I fuse these together into what I call the experience of magic. So based on that, I would definitely say that magic is an art form for me.
Fantastic. I think magic is so important. I think it's part of our fantasy world. And without fantasy, I think we're going to become old. We're just going to crack. We need imagination. We need fantasy. It's such a beautiful escapism. Would you say that you're living the dream, providing this very important function for society, a place for people to escape from the mundane?
Most definitely. But I do it firstly for me, because I find such fulfillment in sharing this experience of magic, in making people go, wow, taking them away from the day-to-day life. I understand we all have commitments, we all have things that need to be done, but magic, like a good movie, has the ability to take you away from where you are into a land of make-believe, even if it's for just 5 minutes, an hour. It's the same thing. The principle is the same.
And I personally believe it's so important for us. We need to be able to escape, even if it's just for 5 minutes. At
Yes.
least you had that 5 minutes. Without it, we will surely crack.
So I've got here a couple of 50s.
Yeah?
You asked if I could make some money. And that's one of the most popular questions I'm asked as a magician. If I could do that, this is what it would look like. Don't turn away. Watch the 50s.
We're
At
watching.
my fingertips. All I do is I take the 50s, I just wave my hand over them.
Oh, goodness.
And they duplicate.
I need
They
that trick in
multiply
my
right
life.
Here. They change color right there.
Oh, my goodness.
50s, 200s. Would you Have a look at that.
I'm
By the way,
looking-
usually
I'm looking
people
at a
applaud
50
at this
that's
point,
just
but I
been
guess stunned
made
silence
into-
is equally,
Stunned silence.
equally impressive.
I'm looking at a 50 that's just turned into 100 in front of my eyes. I could really do with this trick in my life. I need this magic. Please give me the magic fingers.
You asked if I could make you
blue
some
note,
money,
it's a
right?
10
Here we go.
Namibian
I will
note.
do this at my fingertips.
Uh-huh.
All I do is I take the note. Have you heard of origami?
Yes. He's folding the note
Yes,
right
the
now.
Japanese art of paper folding. So all I do is I fold your 10 Namibian dollar note. Watch very carefully. Once I blow on it right here and squeeze,
Oh,
it
no
changes
ways.
color. It turns pink. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but watch. Let's unfold. Yes.
No ways. He's just turned a 10 into 100. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to have to watch this video
I
because
wish
it's
we could have got the reaction
amazing.
of the people outside. Somebody's just putting
Everyone
their head
outside
down
of the
and walking
studio
away,
is standing
going,
like,
"Oh,
whoa.
oh, they're joining us in studio now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I need that trick in my life. Guys, you saw that. I mean, how did he just turn a 10 into 100? Amazing. Hey, absolutely amazing.
Well, I'll take
Mo,
that
this
as-
has been incredible. We're going to
Actually,
continue.
you know what? That's for you, a little souvenir.
Oh my goodness.